I'm Rena McMonigal with Entertainment Buzz. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Today I'm sitting down with CJ from Low Swamp Monsters.
How you doing?
Welcome to the studio.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
It's good to have you. Please tell us a little bit about what got you started in music.
A lot of it went back to family. My mom did a lot of. My mom played in church. My dad played. Still does. Both of my parents are alive. My dad played a lot of guitar, and that kind of got me to learn how to play guitar and harmonica, and kind of just went on a lovely little spiral, which got me here.
So, can you tell me a little bit about your first ever performance?
Oh, my first performance was the school talent show, and they had a house band which became the Doozies, which is a good band from up in Sykesville, Baltimore area, give them a like. And I wound up playing twice the speed of the band because I was just so nervous seeing everybody out there. So it kind of was like Elvis almost, where I was kind of shaking. It was like, hey, get rhythm when you get the blues. And I was just smoking that band. I was playing way too fast. It was kind of funny.
So, carrying you into your band today, what are some of your biggest musical influences?
Los Lobos, the Texas Tornadoes, the real Texas Tornadoes with Augie Myers and Flaco Jimenez. I know there's kind of two touring bands, one Sean Salmon Fringe and the other one Tornado Legends, but the Texas Tornadoes, they sound better when they're together. Buckwheat Zydeco, Il Son Parti, the Ramones, the legendary Shack Shakers, Jerry Jeff Walker. It's a pretty wide variety. I even like, I like David Allan Coe's blues record, Penitentiary Blues. Rare find, but if you can find it, it's good stuff.
So I have to ask you about the name of your band because it's very unique.
Okay, so this one's a bit of a story, so I'll try not to take too long. It started back. My dad played guitar in a group called the Swamp Weasels, and I originally wanted to name the band that, but I also took some detours. I was in it kind of bounced around with band names like the Firebirds, the Chemical Project, and when they kind of fizzled out, Rumble 49 and Stranded Travelers were in there as well, and I wanted to name the band the Swamp Weasels, so I checked the local paper. What do you know? The guy's still using the name, so can't have two Swamp Weasels running around. So I tried to do the Swamp Monsters, and there was a hardcore punk band from Boston that had 145 in the 80s, and I couldn't hear anything about them, so I wasn't sure if they were together. So after one night where I had a little too much Tex-Mex and a little too much Godzilla movies, it came in a very lucid dream. This is before I even messed around with drugs or anything like that. So all of a sudden I'm in this movie theater and the trailer's in Spanglish. You can correr, but you cannot hide. Antonio Banderas in Los Swamp Monsters. And I woke up and it's like, holy crap, that is a great band name. So I wound up calling my buddies. It's like, hey, let's form a band and we'll call it Los Swamp Monsters. And they were like, bloody hell, that's brilliant. It kind of snowballed from there, from 2013 to now.
So y'all have been together for quite some time.
The band has been around in various formats. I'm the only original member that still tours with them or still works with them. Marshall still does a lot of stuff, but he didn't make the move to Nashville with me. Sorry, buddy, nothing personal.
So when you all are writing your songs, do you often come up with the melody first or the lyrics?
It's a little bit of both. Sometimes there's just occasions where something like that would happen. For example, when the Pokemon Go craze came around, I was doing an acoustic show with another fella, and all of a sudden the crowd starts cheering, like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, I didn't know we were that good. Oh, you guys are great. Somebody caught this doe duo in the middle of your set, and they showed me the doe duo, and it's like, I got upstaged by a two-headed bird. Oh! So I wrote that song, and that's one of the songs that's up on Spotify. Hot Sauce came from when we were trying to sell our own hot sauce brand, but we didn't know that we needed to go through a lot of legal take to actually sell food stuff. It's not like just going to the farmer's market. And then Katie was actually a girl in Missouri. She's a friend of mine. She's named Katie, and she's how I met my wife.
So do you have anything upcoming? Are you releasing anything new or any tour dates?
We're working on getting a tour together with 9 Pound Hammer, and we've also got some shows on the books. More shows on the books with guys like Josephus and the George Jonestown Massacre. I'm looking forward to that one. As well as Grand Ole Uproar from South Carolina, and just anytime we get a show, I do my best to get on there.
And if we want to learn anything about your upcoming tour dates and where to find you all, where can we go?
You can find us on Facebook.com/Los Swamp Monsters. You can also find us on BluesFighterRecordings.com. That is my guitar player, Rhodes Diablo's umbrella for everybody. Los Swamp Monsters is proud to be a part of that. And check out Rhodes Diablo's stuff too. He's been doing a lot of solo stuff and doing a lot of great things. So gotta make a shout out to Rhodes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. Best of luck with your tour.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. This is a nice place you got here. I hope to come back sometime.
But before we go, I have to ask about the whales.
Oh yes, the whales. My wife and I we're up in Maryland. That's where I'm from. And she saw these at a store, Kohl's, and she was like, "Those whales look cool. We gotta get them whales." I says, "Yeah, you're right. Well, we can't just get one. There's 2 of us on the trip." "Yeah, you're right." So that one's named Blueberry. That's her whale, and this one's Fudgy. That's my whale. And they ride around in the car, they hear everything, and that's why they're so wide-eyed.
So they are your biggest fans then?
Biggest fans, or they're scared of me.
Thank you for watching Entertainment Buzz. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.
And we'll see you on down the road.